Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 2 of a brand new week where we are just hanging out, chilling at Snowdrop Tundra, literally chilling. And somehow I only got an 80 sleep score, and I'm not really sure why, because I definitely slept for 8.5 hours. But okay, 16,272 sneaky snacking. That's going to give us 10 diamonds for going to bed on time, which is very good. And let's see. We are not getting anything else. I don't know why I thought we were. 180 sleep points is what we're going to get. That's going to put us at a grand total of 3,716. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up something pretty sweet. It's going to be 15 diamonds. Very nice. Very good stuff. Right when I remembered to actually hold the button, it was already too late. I'd taken my finger off the button. All right, let's jump into this sleep report. Let's see what sleep style we got. Hopefully get something good. And yeah, maybe we can find what we're looking for very early on. Again, we need a Croagunk, a Snover, or a Delibird. Any of those will be fine. 6 hours, 48 minutes. Interesting. Okay. Definitely didn't take that long to fall asleep, but all right, sure, whatever. Looks like that's going to be a snoozing type, which is the only one that we did not want. That is, that means we're not going to get anything we were looking for. Snoozing type was the only type we had to not get in order to find what we were looking for. 7 million drowsy power, not a whole lot. This is just not a good Tuesday, so let's see if we can find something interesting. Very surprised to see a Slowbro at such a low drowsy power. Very interesting. Okay. Slowbro, Jigglypuff, Wobbuffet, and Jigglypuff. Nothing here that I really want, so we're just gonna find whichever one we can use our premium biscuit on, and we can move on. Not anything helpful or spectacular in any way. Wobbuffet, all right. Looks like you're getting the premium biscuit, Wobbuffet, because you're hungry. You're the lucky one. We already have two. I think we have two pretty decent Wobbuffets already, so we don't really need another one, but might as well if it's hungry, I suppose. At least we caught something. Okay, let's wrap it up. Don't really care to catch anything else today. It's gonna be one of those days, I guess. Definitely got to turn this around. I don't know. You know what? I really don't know what to send out. I was gonna say Jigglypuff candy would be good. Help people with their Wigglytuff, but I'm pretty sure everybody on my friends list has moved beyond Wigglytuff at this point. So I guess let's send out Slowpoke candy. I don't know. I really don't know. 383 research XP and 486 dream shards. Not helpful. We needed a lot more than that. Not getting that proper sleep is definitely hurting us today. Level 16 in calm. I don't think that's very good for what we want. So we've got apples, double mushrooms, skill level up S. Right there. Helping speed S is actually not bad for being a skill specialist. Skill trigger. Yeah, it's trying to be a very good skill specialist. Helping speed M. Calm, main skill chance up, speed of help down. That's like one of the worst that you can get. Probably the worst you can get out of the main skill chance up natures. So that's not good, but at least it has helping speed S and M to counterbalance it. But that M is all the way at level 100, so it's going to take a while to get there. It's not terrible. It's not bad. It's not gonna be great though. We definitely have a better one. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have like a 90 something PR Wobbuffet. I don't think we need this one. I don't think we do. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna save it. I think we're gonna send this one to the professor and be done with it. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait. You know what? We'll see. We'll let this finish running in the background, because I don't really have anything else to say about this Wobbuffet, other than it's kind of okay. I don't know. We'll hold on to it. I'll compare it to the other ones, and I'll see just how good this turns out. Let's move on. Let's try to find something a little more interesting and something better. I did see that there was a little red icon there, and I do know that we have new news because I saw in the Discord, hey, there's new news, and there's a spoiler chat up. I didn't read the spoiler chat, but I saw it was there, so now I know there's new news. It is new maintenance. Okay, version 2.1.0. Thank you for playing Pokemon Sleep. The maintenance period is going to be October 23rd at 11:30 p.m. until October 24th at 4 a.m., which is tomorrow, I believe. Yes, that is tomorrow. Keep in mind that is my local time, 11:30 to 4. So double check to make sure of when it's going to be for your local time. And make sure to plan your meals accordingly to not get caught out and miss a meal just in case. The new features are, of course, the preparation for the Halloween 2024 Double Candy Research event. The addition of new alarms, berry collection, and quiet awakening. Interesting. Maybe I'll start using the game for an actual alarm. As of right now, I don't. Addition of a new main skill, Disguise Berry Burst. Mimikyu arrives on October 28th, and this will be its main skill. Makes sense. Game contents, the addition of a pop-up notification when an instance is not used during sleep research and is returned to your bag instead. Interesting. Addition of a pop-up notification when an instance is not used during sleep research and is returned to your bag instead. I guess if you don't have a sleep session that is long enough to count as a sleep session, maybe that would happen. I don't know. If you understand that one, I've never run into that. So if you understand what that means, let me know in the comments, because that one, I don't understand that one. Balance adjustments. Adjustments to the target for the main skill, Energizing Cheer Small. The probability of main skill targeting the helper Pokemon with the lowest energy on your team has been raised a bit more. Okay, so they just felt like it wasn't targeting the low energy Pokemon on your team as much as it could, or as much as they wanted it to. So they're gonna raise that chance a little bit more. All right, that's interesting. Let's see. So adjustments to certain helper Pokemon's main skills and main skill chance. This is where we get interesting. Houndour and Houndoom are now going to be no longer Charge Strength Small, but Charge Strength M after the maintenance. That's an interesting change, and this actually speaks to something that I mentioned recently, that there's no reason they can't change main skills in patches and updates. So maybe this is good for the future of the game, and they're going to be balancing out some of these main skills and giving Pokemon different ones, so that we don't have a ton of Pokemon that all have the same main skill and then one or two Pokemon that have a new skill. Maybe kind of redistribute some of those newer skills to some older Pokemon and kind of freshen them up and liven them up a little bit. And I think that's exactly what this is for. With Houndour and Houndoom being berry specialists for the dark type berries, they are very good candidates to have as a berry specialist on your team for, funny enough, Snowdrop Tundra. Especially with Charge Strength M, it makes it to where you maybe want one of them instead of a Walrein, or maybe I do, I don't know. But due to these main skill changes, the main skill chance will be lowered slightly. That's unfortunate, but understandable given how strong Charge Strength M is compared to the Charge Strength S. So makes sense. Good change in the long run. Umbreon before had Charge Energy, after change Moonlight. What? Okay. Moonlight Charge Energy S. This is new, unless it's gonna just be a renaming. Due to these main skill changes, the main skill chance will be lowered slightly, which slightly is fine. I mean, it's a vague term, but Umbreon does have, I think, the #1 highest skill trigger chance in the game, so maybe it's okay. This skill will still restore energy to the user, but if a great success occurs, it will now also restore a small amount of energy to a random Pokemon on your team. That's pretty cool, especially if they stick to what slightly typically means, where it's just a little bit and not a big change. That could actually be very, very beneficial for Umbreon as a utility Pokemon on a team. That's very interesting. Notes, main skill levels will be maintained after the update, so no more level ups at this point. And then adjustments to certain helper Pokemon's helping stats. Pikachu Halloween, the frequency has been shortened slightly, which is good. Can't evolve the Halloween Pikachu or the Santa Hat Pikachu, so it's good that we're doing that just to kind of help them out, especially since they can't evolve. I don't actually think they can take advantage of the Goodnight Ribbon's buff to unevolved Pokemon, since they technically can't evolve. So that's a good thing. Good thing to help keep up with that Goodnight Ribbon. All right, other changes. A change to a research community sharing option. After the update, your tracking device sharing options will be automatically set to on. You can pick what to share with your friends through the sharing options on the lower right of the research community screen. If that's something that is important to you, there you go. And then also some text adjusted or unified, and other small bug fixes and adjustments as always. Very good, very interesting stuff. I like that they're going back and refreshing some of these older Pokemon, Houndour, Houndoom, and Umbreon. Funny that they're both are all dark types, but I do like that they're going back and refreshing them. It's good. Breathes life into some of these older Pokemon that maybe we aren't really looking at anymore because they've just been power crept by other Pokemon. Good. Hope they keep that up, especially since it's just changing some mechanics behind the scenes, not actually adding a new Pokemon to the game. Maybe that means they can change a larger group of Pokemon all at once to get a bigger change and rebalance instead of the effort it takes to completely add new Pokemon. So good. Hope to see more of that in the future. Very good news. Good things to look forward to. Again, that is tomorrow, so go ahead and double check and make sure that you are planning around the maintenance, because usually they give us a couple of days notice, but only one day this time. So make sure to double check that. All right, let's move on. Let's get these community reports. Hopefully a good amount of them. 47, very nice, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 that doubled up. Very, very good odds. Literally half. Very good. Very good. All right. No level ups. That is unfortunate, but that's the nature of the beast. All right, let's move on. Another 584 sneaky snacking. Not going to click on Walrein. He's not going to have anything. His inventory's been full. Skill trigger there is actually what we want to see. We need those ingredients. All right, 205. Dedenne, only one trigger. Did not get an extra tasty yesterday, which is unfortunate, but we do have a decent chance now. Couple of candies, and while those collect, let's get our double trigger there. Very good. Again, could not swap out the team for our overnight plan because somebody was slacking so hard that the team was at 30% energy by the time I went to bed last night. So good job, Gardevoir. Hopefully we don't have another full week of this because it is awful. Speaking of kind of awful, the Wobbuffet 74 PR, is what it is. We did at least complete a mission for getting to Great 2, so that's something. No skill trigger there, but that's all right. We're already at a good amount of energy. We got plenty of potatoes, which is the one thing I was concerned about. Actually had to swap in Meowscarada yesterday for some potatoes real quick. Well, I shouldn't have been worried about tomatoes or potatoes. It was tomatoes that was the problem. How short are we? We're literally one short. Are you kidding me? That is super unfortunate. Well, you know what? I've got a little bit of time. I'm actually recording at a decent time today, so I've got a little bit of time. I can throw in, let's leave both Victory Bell on the team just to make sure we get it, because I do have a little bit, but not a lot of time. So let's leave both Victory Bells on the team. Let's take Blastoise off for a moment, and I'm going to let them run with the helping bonus on there just to try. I just need one tomato. That's all I need. Why? Why does this keep happening to me? Anyway, so I'm not going to make breakfast. We are one tomato shy. We've got enough milk and cocoa for all 3 meals today. So probably going to swap that Blastoise back in once we get that tomato. Potatoes. You know, I may actually swap the Meowscarada back in just to make sure we get enough potatoes, because this is going to be a problem. Definitely need to figure something out, because that's not gonna work. And then of course by the end of the week we need to figure out how we're gonna get what we need for Sunday's meal, which is gonna be the hidden power perk up stew. That's what it was called. We need plenty of tomatoes, mushrooms, soybeans, and cocoa beans, so we're gonna have to find time to get them on the team and get them up and running. All right, well, that is unfortunate that we do not have the ability to make breakfast right now. I was really hoping that Victory Bell would get me both the tomatoes and potatoes I needed, and it tried its hardest. It got so close, but close was not good enough. So no breakfast in today's video. I'm just gonna have to try to collect that before breakfast is over, which I'm pretty sure between the two of them we should get at least one tomato. If not, super sad day, but we'll just make something. Let me see, what can I make? If not, we can make limbercorn stew. It's better than nothing. Unfortunately, it's not Dream Eater butter curry, and I definitely don't want to make limbercorn stew with a 35% extra tasty chance. I really want it to be that curry. Maybe I should be collecting from this guy just to try to get those extra ingredient magnets, because he does trigger ingredient magnet a couple times a day. Maybe it would help. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But for now, that's where I'm going to leave it. Hopefully we get those tomatoes we need so that I can make breakfast, but we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come and join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, hang out with a cool community of people. And other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.